So when will the Festool Domino Dowler patent expire? Because currently the concept is only available in the Festool brand. And it's not cheap. This machine here is about €1,200. It's expensive. But there is no others available. And if you're wondering what this machine does, I'll show you at the end of this video. But for now, I want to talk about the patent. Well, I've been wondering to myself, when will that patent expire? Now, in the US and Europe, patents run for, well, 20 years. When I say Europe, I mean the EU. And considering that the Festool Domino evolved around 2004, well, the patent hasn't got that much longer to run. Now, it is unlikely for any mainstream toolmaker to be putting out any Festool Domino equivalents into the market anytime soon. Now, if this is correct, and Festool has not filed any new patents for modified designs, well, the earliest the Festool Domino concept can be copied is in 2024. But there may be some caveats to that. Now, let's say, for instance, you came up with a wonderful design that could do the same job as a Festool Domino Dowler. You're going to need to get yourself a patent. And to gain a patent, you first have to consider the process of achieving the goal, and not necessarily the goal itself. And for you woodworking brainiacs, filing a patent is a process. First, you have to check that your idea is original, unlike the Festool Domino Dowler, because it's already out there. Now, you find this out by searching the Patents and Trademark Office. Get yourself a patent attorney. It's always a good idea, but obviously very costly. Now, what category of patent that you need has to also got to be considered. Is it going to be for utility, design, or machinery? Well, you've got to apply for a provisional patent first. Patent pending, patent granted, or it could be rejected. So if you're waiting, for brands like DeWalt or Makita to market their version of the domino doweling or the domino jointing system, well, you may have a good long while to wait. So if you want to experience this machine currently, the only options you've got is either to make your own little jig up using a router, and that could work as well, but you can't necessarily create quite such a deep mortise, because these will do 70mm in depth, which is quite good if you want a strong door joint, for instance, and you can do multiples of quite easily. And these things are fast, unlike using a router. So you don't have a lot of choice really, other than putting your money where your mouth is and buying either the DF700, such as this one, or a DF500, the little one, the babby one, which is ideal for cabinet making. This one's great for, bigger projects. You could use it on doors and windows. I have done myself, and oh my God, the joints are strong. Now, you can buy these on Amazon. Or other outlets. I'll leave a link in the description down below. And we do get a small commission for that if anyone does decide to buy one. I doubt it, because they're flipping expensive. But what does the Domino Dowler actually do then? Well, quite frankly, it just joins two bits of wood together using these things. They call them dominoes, and they're like a little oval piece of wood. And I make my own, like so. I don't bother buying them, no, because why would you buy them? It's just easy to make. In that case, I do use a router table. So, great little thing. So let me just show you how it works. I'm going to join these two pieces of wood together. It's simple. And I'm going to move my coffee out of the way after I had the sip. Because I've got no dust extraction rigged up. And you must really use dust extraction on a Festool Domino to keep the hole clear on multiple cuts. If you're doing an odd cut, like I'm about to, it isn't too bad, no. So first of all, what you do is, you can either work from one edge, using these pins on the front of the Domino downer. Brilliant idea. So you can push them all in, out of the way if you want, or you just have one out. Or you have them all out and just press up against one or the other to be in exactly the same place each time. Or you have another option. You can get a pencil and you can mark a line between the two pieces of wood. Like you would when you're doing, well, a joint using a biscuit joiner. And then you put your sole down, your guard, and when we place that over the top and line it up like so. And make our cut. Now to give you an idea of what it actually does, I'll show you a bit closer. So the blade itself, or the cutter, which is a carbide cutter, it don't just rotate, it sweeps side to side. It's a brilliant design, and then creates a hole just like that. So all I have to do now is create an opposite hole in the opposite piece of wood. Put my glue in the mortise created with the Festool Domino in both sides. Place your domino in and then clamp the two pieces of wood together. It's such a simple idea. Now this is a bit of a bad example because, it's just two little bits of wood. But you imagine that on joints on windows and doors or framing or, well, a tabletop. And you've got these little mortises, or these little tenons, loose tenons in between. It helps with your jointing. Now, if you try to do this is quite loose, this one, but if you try to let go of that using after you've done jointing with a biscuit joiner, it would fall off. But as you can see, there's some lateral strength, without any glue at all in that joint. Simples. So that's what I like to use when I'm jointing two pieces of wood together. I use my Festool Domino DF700, and I've had this for about 5 years now. And it's been going strong. It's a great bit of kit. So like I say, if you want to get one, I'll leave a link in the description down below. But otherwise, I think it's potentially worth waiting even, because there will be some more these other manufacturers flooding the market with this type of machine because it's very, very popular. And if they can come up with a design that doesn't cost €1,200, they're on a winner. So anyway, I hope you found that of interest. And don't forget to click like and subscribe. And maybe a little bell icon. Because then you get a warm fuzzy feeling in your pocket every time I upload another video. Oh, okay. It's cold out here, so I've got to go inside and put my tools away. So ta-ta.